Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another trending topic reading. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hi, my name is Bianca and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do trending topic readings like this one, monthly horoscopes, and whatever that's going on in the cosmos. Thank you so much for tuning in and stopping on by. Before we get started with this reading, disclaimer. You do not have to believe in anything that I am saying. This is just an intuitive reading. This is just me breaking down what I see regarding this situation, regarding Cardi B and Offset going forward. So again, keep that in mind. You do not have to believe in anything, okay? You don't have to vibe with it. You don't have to agree with it. It's cool. Just please do not be mean to others in the comments, and let's just have a respectful debate or conversation in the comments down below. That's my disclaimer. Now, a few announcements before I jump into this reading. I have a few appointments left in my booking system. So if you guys would like to have a phone call reading with me, I do have literally a handful of appointments left. I think I have about maybe 3 to 4 left for the rest of this year. And after that, I will be doing a few readings in January, but it's not guaranteed that I'm going to open my books far and wide. So I would book and move accordingly. And let's say you're not able to get an appointment for December and January, please send me an email and you will be added on the waiting list. I literally just got done fulfilling all of the email audio readings. Shout out to all of you. I'm happy that you guys love them. And that's it. So please book accordingly. I am going to probably be taking a hiatus, and after I do a few in January, I won't be coming back until like maybe it just depends on what my schedule is looking like, because I am going to be tapping into my North Node in Sagittarius, and I'm just going to be traveling. I'm just going to be outside. So those are my announcements. And I mean, if you want to get an email audio reading, you can. I'll get to it. It's just a wait. But other than that, that's it. And and one last thing, I do have an Apothecary, so shameless plug. I do have an online store where I make fixed candles, and spiritual baths are actually a new thing that's going to be added on the site. So if you would like to get updates on that, please sign up to the newsletter and also follow me on my Instagram so you guys can get updates regarding what I drop and new things that will be added, because the new year is coming. Taking a spiritual bath, getting your spiritual goodies, that is important in Haitian culture. We take spiritual baths and we cleanse ourselves before the new year. So those are the announcements. Now let's get into the reading. So I mean, it's a long time coming. Divorces, breakups, they're never easy. And shout out to all the Libras out there. Libras are, it's very, like I said, for Libra, it's very 50-50 with Libra. Libra is either standing on business and leaving and breaking up with whoever they've been with or giving 1,000 chances to, and they want to move forward and do what's best for them, and they will have an amazing 2024. Or Libras are being reunited with who they love and getting married. It just really depends on where Libra stands. And Cardi B, in the last reading I did, it was just, don't give these haters any attention. Don't do this, don't do that. But I also had sympathy because, granted, as much as that could annoy me a little bit, I also understand it. And now we understand a little bit more on why she has been kind of reacting in the way that she has, because these are things that she's going through beneath the surface. And the breakdown of her marriage coming to light, that's one of them. So when I asked the divine in this reading, how does Cardi B feel? We have the Emperor. We also have the Ace of Cups. We have the Fool reverse. And then we have the Page of Wands. We're going to pull a few more. Just a few more. I just want to get like 4 more. The Chariot reverse, the Knight of Wands upright, the 4 of Wands reverse, and the Hangman reverse. Back of the deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles. And yeah, Spirit, is she moving forward or backwards regarding this situation? 7 of Cups. I may not agree with everything, but I understand where people are coming from, especially when it's showing up. And even here in her reading, this is talking about her always doing what she feels is right for the well-being of her relationship. She was always very forgiving and very understanding. It's not about, now people will say, oh, it's because he cheated again. I feel like if that's the case, that's not the driving force as to why she's making this decision. This feels more so like, I'm giving you my all, or I'm giving so much of myself to the point where now I'm losing myself. Now I don't even know what this looks like, where I'm going, or I don't have any direction. There's a vibe here of, I live for the well-being of my family. I do everything for my family. I show up for my family. And I have forgiven a lot. I have accepted a lot. I have been a rock and a support system for my family. This is Cardi being tired of carrying this on her back. This is Cardi being tired of having to have that position. It must be very, very stressful for everyone's success or well-being to fall on you. Now, this is not to say that she has regrets in helping her family or helping who it is that she loves, but I can imagine it can be a little bit draining where if it's draining. It's a vibe of, I love my family, I love my people, but everyone counts on me to the point where they're not willing to help me, or they're not willing to pick themselves up from the ground. Everything falls on me. And then you mix that with everyone attacking me from all different angles, which that is true. I've said this before, hence why I was so adamant about, unless you have a performance or you got work to do, there's no reason for you to be online dealing with people going back and forth with you, because you got bigger fish to fry. You have real situations going on. All of us do. Because the internet, at the end of the day, it's really not real life. These people, it's not really real life. She walks up in front of any of these people, they're not going to say half of the shit that they say to her when they tweet it. Let's be honest. Okay, let's really keep it real and be honest. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, it's this and this, that. It's like, no, they did that because they knew they could get a reaction, and they got the reaction that they wanted. Hence why there's a reason why it's like, okay, you need to pull back and kind of pull back your energy and focus on you and cleanse and help and deal with you right now, because there are things in place. There is a lot going on that is coming at you in a negative way that's here to destroy. It's not here to encourage. It's not here to uplift. It's here to destroy. You can always fight another day. I'm very big on that. Some people didn't agree with me, saying like, no, if anybody tries, you cuss them out. If anybody tries, you say what you got to say. I'm an Aries moon. Like, come on now. Very quick to be like, nope, that's not true. Very quick to go back and forth, correct me if I'm wrong. The older you get, the more you realize that if that's your mindset all the time, then you're going to always continuously attract that all the time. There are situations that deserve a response, and then there are situations, or there's people out there that don't deserve a response from you. And now that we look at her reading, everything falls on her. Everything was on her, to where she started losing herself. The Chariot reverse, she started going backwards. Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands. And this is also because something going on with Offset not being able to carry her in the way that he used to, because he's going through things right now. The both of them are shifting in a different direction that is not in support of each other. It's actually pulling them away from each other. And Cardi is coming to that unfortunate realization in her reading. It's sad. Yeah, we have the Judgment. There is a divorce that's coming. Now, when I pulled on it the other day, I kept getting the Seven of Swords. So again, did Offset betray her trust? Yes. Seven of Swords, I mean, no brainer. But I don't feel that that's actually the main reason. I feel that all those other things that are important, that was just icing on the cake. This has a lot to do with, you don't support me. You don't listen to me. We don't talk anymore. You're not my friend. I'm forcing this to work. I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to be there for you. I'm trying. Show up for me the way that I am showing up for you. Now, a lot of people feel that this is a publicity stunt. All of this is happening so they can garner attention. And I can see why people feel that way. However, there are issues here in this connection. There are going to be talks of a divorce and splitting up the family. 6 of Wands reverse. And the death, but then we have the death card reverse. The divorce may not happen right away. If actually, as a matter of fact, I am not getting a vibe that Offset wants this. This is more so of Cardi no longer wanting this anymore. And that's different. When the woman doesn't want it anymore, then it's a wrap. That's where it's different. It's not like before where Cardi was just upset and was like, prove it to me. This is very much so, I'm tired. I'm tired of emotionally carrying this, and I have to also emotionally carry myself while getting under attack by a whole bunch of robots and people and nobodies or somebodies or whatever. So Cardi is actually taking a step back and focusing on herself. This feels more like a separation than a divorce. Okay. A lot of astrologers predicted this, by the way. How does Offset feel about this connection? 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. How does Offset feel about this? The World. He's mad. There's frustration. One thing that I feel that Offset does not like that Cardi does, based on this reading, is I keep hearing left field. This caught him off guard. He knew that there were issues. And there's that vibe of, well, you know what? We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. But the Blueface Chrisean BS that came out of nowhere, he's feeling like you only went out and said that because of this. We were supposed to announce it together. We were supposed to make statements together. You reacted. There's something, yeah, because the world is us. The 8 of Wands, this caught him by surprise. The information came out quickly. The World, the 7 of Wands. He just feels like we were supposed to speak on this together. We were supposed to announce this together. There's still a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here, but there's a lot of resentment here too. The Magician. Offset is going to try to fight for the marriage and fight for the relationship, but I just heard intuitively, but sit with this. What are you exactly fighting for? What are you fighting for? The marriage? Okay. But are you fighting for the marriage as is? Because this is what she's tired of. She's tired of the same thing. She's tired of what she's been receiving. If he's going to fight for this, it needs to be different. It needs to be, I'm willing to make this change. So if he's fighting for how the relationship has been, that's not what Cardi wants. So he's going to lose that fight. A lot of people don't feel like this is going to last. A lot of people feel like they're going to get back together. Okay. So let me see. Will Cardi and Offset make amends and try to make it work? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles again. The Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Pentacles is a family card. The Fool reverse. The Fool reverse. 8 of Swords reverse. The 9 of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Offset's gonna fight for his marriage again, but this time he may do it quietly. He's going to fight for his marriage again, but it's gonna take a long time for him to get her back, because Cardi feels long gone. Cardi feels like she is not even emotionally present. Cardi feels like she's now going to be focusing on her healing and focusing on herself, which is, you know, what I said that she should do. So I'm happy that it's showing up. You know, we make little mistakes and we trip and fall here or there, but it is here. She is going to be doing what is best for her. And she's tunnel vision right now. She is focused on making the most of it. And listen, that freedom that you get after a long relationship or a long marriage, listen, that glow up, that energy of really being happy and really being in your bliss and really being in your, I'm sexy, I'm a baddie, I'm this, I'm that. There's just something about ripping off the shackles or breaking the shackles of being tied to a man or being tied to a marriage that is not really making you happy because it's the same thing over and over. I feel that you guys are gonna like single Cardi, my honest opinion. And with that, she's also going to be unfollowing a lot of people. She's gonna start making headlines of the people that she's gonna cut off. She's gonna be cutting off a lot of people. Cardi B is going to be unfollowing a lot of people and refollowing. A lot of people are not going to get that follow back. Yeah, she's breaking free from a lot of people. Now, 10 of Pentacles again. Yeah, Offset is gonna try to fight for her back, but Cardi feels long gone. Like, let's say they get back together. It's gonna be no time soon, but I'm not getting that here. Cardi's going to enjoy being single. So, show me Chrisean. Okay, show me Blueface. Is Blueface telling the truth? Let's look at this. Is Blueface telling the truth? Now, Cardi says she doesn't care if he is or isn't. She just saw that as a sign to leave. Okay. Which is why Offset feels away, because Offset feels like, why would you even say that? Because me and her were already going through it. We were going to announce that, but she jumped the broom and saw that and announced it herself when we were supposed to speak on it. So Offset feels blindsided. Is Blueface telling the truth? Show me Blueface. I haven't touched on Blueface and Chrisean and that craziness in a minute. They've been trending about stuff on social media, but child. Show me Blueface. Justice, is he telling the truth? Ace of Pentacles. Is he telling the truth? Is he telling the truth? He's telling the truth. Is he telling the truth? Okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem. This is where the reading gets tricky, and this is just going to be a, you have to either believe it or you don't. We're looking at Blueface's perspective. It can very well not be true, but Blueface believes that this happened. You can't change his mind. Blueface believed that this happened between Chrisean and Offset. Now, I have to look at Chrisean's point of view and see if it's all a lie and this is just Blueface believing that. Blueface believes that this took place. Now, Blueface wasn't there. He didn't walk in. He didn't catch them in the act. But Blueface, based on what he has gathered, he believes this is what happened. He believes that Chrisean did this. Why? I have the Justice card reversed, Page of Pentacles, the Strength card, Eight of Cups, but the Knight of Pentacles. He doesn't have a lot of proof per se, but he has enough, I keep hearing bullet points, like little crumbs to say, oh, that had to have happened. That had to have happened. Queen of Cups, King of Wands reverse, which is Offset. Queen of Cups, which is Chrisean with the offer. Ace of Cups is the union of them coming together. He believed that this happened. Yep. Blueface believed that this happened. Now, Blueface believed that this happened. You can't change his mind. For the first time, I can honestly say a part of him was doing this for clout to promote what he's got going on, but a part of him also wanted to say this because this has always been a suspicion that he kept. And because Chrisean didn't do something that he wanted her to do, he let this come out. And it benefited him because he knew that Cardi and Offset have unfollowed each other a week or so prior to him doing all of this. Even though Blueface is very calculating and he knows how to get the internet in a frenzy, he also believes that this happened. He believes that this happened because of the tip that he got. Like the information that he got to make him confirm that this is the case. Yeah, it's not looking good for Chrisean because he feels that he has enough proof to say that this happened. Now, when he releases whatever that this is, it may not be enough to convince a lot of people. It's going to kind of give, I hate to say this, but Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez kind of situation is either you believe it or you don't. You're on this side or on that side if you care to pick a side on this situation. I don't. But in the event that you do, you're either going to be on Chrisean's side or Blueface side. It's just going to be divided in that aspect. Now, I want to see Chrisean's point of view. Let's look at Chrisean. Let's look at Chrisean. Let's look at Chrisean. But get ready to see single Cardi. Honestly, I hate to see a breakup. I hate to see a divorce. I hate to see a separation of a family. I don't celebrate things like that. The only thing that I am happy for Cardi is the fact that she gets the time to heal. And we get to see her laugh and have fun again. You know, a lot of women, we're our most happiest when we're single. It's unfortunate because you would think we would be happier in relationships, but for the most part, we are at our happiest when we are single and we wake up every morning knowing that no one's cheating on us. You know, it's wonderful. It's very nice. Your skin clears up, your hair grows longer, you finish 4 or 5 degrees. You know, for her, she might get back on the charts again and start, you know, she might release her next album. Like, so many things can happen from a breakup for a woman because we tap into our divine essence and we really, you know what I mean? I don't celebrate divorces or separations of any kind because there are children involved and that's never easy, nor is that fun. And it makes me sad because where did all the love go? But being that he has had a history of cheating and things have happened, he has already severed and broken the trust, and this was just Cardi holding on for the sake of family and just, like I said in the beginning of the reading, holding everything on her back and being the matriarch of her family and people looking to her. Now she's just ready to live her life and be with her babies and work, you know. Did Chrisean do it with Offset? Now, the other day I said on my Instagram that my pendulum said yes, which kind of shook me, but then I realized I needed to cleanse the pendulum because I was using it on other readings. So I just kind of wanted to kind of give it the benefit of the doubt and try again on video. Did anything happen? I'm seeing that a party happened or a gathering happened and they were around each other, but I'm not getting anything sexual. I'm not getting any of that. So this is just Blueface believes that this happened, but I'm not seeing that this actually happened. This is Chrisean's point of view. I'm not seeing that any of that happened. So this is a rumor, but Blueface believes it and Blueface is gonna drive this home. Now, the reason why this is confirmation for Cardi, even though she doesn't believe that this is true, is because she was suspecting him for something else. And then compiling the other things that she had going on with him emotionally. So it's not about another woman. This is like, not only are we having emotional differences, but now I'm suspecting that this probably happened when you said it didn't. That's the vibe that I'm getting from Cardi. This feels more emotional for her than her walking in and catching him on the act. Okay. I'm not seeing that anything happened between her and Offset. So let me check again. Did anything happen between Offset and Chrisean? Offset and Chrisean. Offset and Chrisean. Nope. The Chariot reversed, the Page of Wands. Now, was the opportunity there? Everybody was drunk. There was a party back in November when they said this happened. Yes. But the Death card reversed. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that. No, I don't get that here. Let's pull some more messages. I'm gonna pull some oracle. So Cardi is calling back her balance. She's a Libra, so this makes sense that this card showed up for her. Let me see where Chrisean stands in this. Okay, we have envy, patience, attachment. This has more so to do with her and Blueface. I'm not getting that anything happened. I can see why people believe it, and I can see why Blueface believes it. I really can. I can see why Blueface believes it. And Blueface is going to stick with his intuition, whether it's right or wrong, and believe that this occurred. But envy, patience, attachment card reverse. Chrisean is going to be doing more to break away from Blueface, so Blueface is going to start malfunctioning and spiraling in the process. And Chrisean is going to be doing more stuff to get internet clout and just all that type of stuff. I still believe that she's going to be in her Jupiter return and she can turn this around and work this in her favor. I'm not going to take back my words, but that's not the energy that she's in right now. It feels like she tries to and then she relapses and does stupid shit again. So, yeah, you know, yeah, I'm good. It's okay. I'll just wait for that to materialize. It takes time. It takes time, but you know, that's where I'm at with that. I will say this, Offset's star power is going to increase. We thought it was going to be Quavo, but it's actually Offset. Offset is actually meant to be, I hate to say this, as much as I would love for family to stay together and stick together. Yes, he has a lot of kids and he's a good father to them, but he's actually supposed to be single for this time in his life. He actually will receive a lot of success and glow up in his own way without being married. And maybe that's the Sagittarius energy when they are alone. Like, not saying that they can't be married or be in love, but Sagittarians really do thrive when they are being free-spirited and on their own and doing what they feel is best for them. They really do ascend when that's the energy that they're in. Both of them are going to be reaching a certain star power. Cardi B will be rising. She will have a better year in 2024. But Offset is going to glow up tremendously after the breakup, and so will Cardi. So it seems like they're going to grow bigger and bigger being single. So that says a lot about they were energetically holding on to what was no longer working. And I wish them nothing but the best. Energy is subjected to change. Please keep that in mind. But for right now, it does look like there is an ending here, and it's for their highest good for right now. They can always change their mind and get back together if that's what they want to do. But right now, it is best for them to just figure this out on their own and see what they can achieve on their own without being attached to each other career-wise, because they're really meant to grow on their own without being linked together. And I would love to see that. Offset needs to show that he can stand on his own without his wife, without the Migos, without anybody. And his last album that he released, in my opinion, was pretty decent. So again, I wish them nothing but the best. I have no ill feeling here. I didn't really find anything crazy scandalous because I don't really feel like that's the message of this reading. It's more so of people change, people outgrow, and people move forward. I think staying together hurts more than going your separate ways to figuring life out. So again, I wish them nothing but the best, and that's my reading. So guys, let me know if you guys enjoyed this reading. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your input regarding. Please be safe and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.